cyber friends. Just admitted man coming back at you from Walkers of Music with yet another word for today. This is the nightcap edition. People want to give God the glory, give him all the honor. I've had an unusual day again. Like I said, I worked on my laptop here for most of the day. I tried to get it right, and I finally got Windows 7 installed and everything. I'm trying I'm trying out some new things, and people, I'm trying to go some different ways. And nevertheless, we want to give God the honor, give him the glory as always. Never take anything away from God, especially his glory. And he's not going to share his glory with no one. And I don't care what you get or what you get into. If God isn't in it, it's best that you stay out of it. And we're going to give a big shout out to the YouTube fam from Baby Justice all the way up until Big Papa JT as well as Mama JT. Y'all already know the routine. We love you and there ain't nothing you can do about it. We just like to say that we are so appreciative to the people that send the videos to Kingdom Knowledge, to Brother PP Drawings as well as Brother Hardin Cliff. I love the videos that y'all send, on point information. Matter of fact, to all the uplifting comments that I get, I appreciate that. And it's not because of me, but it's just nice to know that somebody is getting something from it. And I know I enjoy those videos, very on point, to Kingdom Knowledge, to my brother up there, and also from the Harvest Army. I'm getting those now, and from various resources and various people. Brother Hardin Cliff, Brother PP Drawings as well. And like I said, especially Kingdom Knowledge been sending the old video. I really love them. And I say it like this here, brother, that like I commented on one of the videos you sent. It's better to be safe than sorry. Some people mark that thing, but you know what? Hey, I'd rather have something laid up than to not have it and need it. It's better to have and not need than to need and not have. Remember, Noah told them it was going to rain. They didn't pay him no mind until the rain came. It was too late then. But at any rate, we're getting back into the fall of the year, people. And this is going to be like a special little YouTube shout out here tonight. Speaking of a friend of mine that passed away some years back. It's been quite a few years now because, as a matter of fact, he passed away after my 16th birthday, people. And that been way over 30. Oh Lord, no. That's been close to just about 34 years. Matter of fact, it will be 34 years this year because I turned big 50 this year. So that's 34 years. And I want to give a shout out and I want to make mention of him. I'll never forget him. He was more than just a friend. It was like a brother. He was just like a brother. I mean, we did everything together. We had fun. We joked. We were serious. We did everything, brother. We called him Junior, but his name was Walter Pitts Jr. And matter of fact, his family, I'm yet in touch with some of them. Tiffany and Tawanda, they wasn't even born. They know who I'm talking about. They wasn't even born, and but we love them. It's just like two of my sisters, my baby sisters, I call them, as well as my big sister Betty, which is his one of his older sisters, and Daryl, Jeffery, Tonya. They're just like my blood family, really. And matter of fact, we are family. And but me and June were just so close. And I understand now what David meant by Jonathan. David and Jonathan had that kind of relationship, and that's the kind that me and June had. We were tight. And this time he got missing so much because we used to do so many things coming up to Christmas time. And we would go and we were like, it was a place in my hometown in Cuthbert we called the Pit Barbecue. And me and June used to go to Pit Barbecue all the time. We loved to get those hamburgers. They had some great hamburgers and everything. Milkshake. And we sat there sometime and we'd eat out in a little sandbox like thing. And then sometime we would take our food and we would go up in the town square. And we would sit up there and we would eat and drink and talk. And, I mean, we had a great time. But June went home to the Lord right after my 16th birthday. Never will forget it. That's a day I'll never forget as long as I live. And his mom, I call her my mom. It was just like she is my mom. She's my second mom. Matter of fact, I got three moms. My biological mom, her, Miss Elizabeth Pitts, and Rethema Drury. Those are my mamas. In other words, but like I said, this time of the year, and I don't want to make this video too long. I'm giving him a shout out. That's my bud, and he's still my buddy. And he's still my buddy. I don't consider him. I just consider him in a dimension now that I cannot touch right now. But one day we gonna meet again. One day, me and old June, we gonna meet again. And this time of the year, it just gets on me, because we used to have such a great time. I mean, people I can't even. I mean, everything. Me and June, whatever we did, from race car. I used to have this like racetrack. We put together them electric cars, run on the track. We would play that for hours, and just anything we did it to the greatest. We just had a good time. And his brother Ronnie, and we call him Soul Power or Soul. Matter of fact, I don't see him much now because you know how it is. People in time change, people change too, and everybody kind of go their separate ways. And you see them when you see them, and you enjoy them when you connect. It's just one of those things. Sometimes I see Betty at church, and it's just like nothing ever changed. But a lot of times when I see Tiffany and Tawanda on YouTube, they, like I said, they wasn't even born. And but they just, like I said, they were two of my baby sisters, I call them. They always will be. Matter of fact, as long as I can see them, June will always be with me because I know how he felt about his sisters and brothers. He loved his sisters and brothers. Believe it or not, y'all, he did. He loved you. He loved it. As a matter of fact, he used to talk about Tonya. I never will forget. Tonya was a little baby, and right before he died, when he died, and Tonya was real small, and I never will forget. He was saying that even if he didn't get anything for Christmas, he wanted Tonya and his baby brother Daryl and Jeffery. He wanted them, and me and his mom, we would look at each other and say like, "Well, what June talking about?" But well, y'all know how that goes. I'm not trying to be sad about it or teary-eyed, but it just, like I said, I want to give him this shout out. At this time of the year, every year for 34 years, it's been the same. He gets heavy on my mind this time of the year because it was during this time of the year that we would do a lot of stuff coming up to the Christmas season, and from his house to my house. We were so tight, I would try to walk him part way home. Then when I get ready to go back home, he'll turn around and walk me back. And I mean, we would do stuff like that. And, it was real good. I cherish them days as long as I should live. And I know people that I come out and say, we must stay with the Lord, people. That one day we can have a great reunion with loved ones that have gone on. We will see them again. If everybody's heart is right with God, we will have a great reunion, and then we won't have to never say goodbye no more, people. We won't never have to say goodbye no more. So let us live like each day as it's our last day, because people, we don't never know when that day gonna come true. When that day you wake up gonna be your last one. But that one thing that we can have in common, that we all know that we will meet again on the other side. When Jesus sets up his kingdom on this earth, we all will have that great reunion. And that's the day that I want to see. So with that being said, people, this is the Labor Day weekend. I'm not going to tell you how to live it. Have your fun. Do everything. Don't do anything you regret. If you're going to drink, don't drive. If you're going to drive, don't drink. Don't do nothing foolish that you will regret later. And remember, if anything God is an end, it's best that you stay out of it. This is the Middleman saying peace and goodbye.